What's up everyone, Arcor here. In my last videos I talked about the dramas that often happens in Final Fantasy XIV. In this video I'll be talking about the mentor crown issues and the dramas surrounding that feature. A quick recap about what is mentor. In Final Fantasy XIV there is a feature that is accessible after meeting certain goals to achieve that mentor status.
The mentor system has been around since Heaven's Ward. And looking back on it, the requirements compared to now have been changed, but the biggest one that got changed was the need for a higher player accommodation. So previously, you had to get 300. Now, when it was added back in Heaven's Ward, that was a huge number, and I remember myself, along with my other FC mates, spending days, if not weeks, trying to get up to that point. And if you weren't a tank or a healer back then, you really didn't get a lot of comms. Now they've updated it to 1500, and you need all of the job, or you need at least one job up to the max rank. That doesn't seem to really be changing from what I found looking back, but the drama comes in when we're looking at where it started, and it's pretty much around the fact that back when it started, you had a lot of pompous people with big egos. You had the elites, as it were, and it could really be seen in the Novice Network. It was really a toxic environment, never-ending spamming of comments from novices who needed help and didn't get any, getting laughed at, getting condescending remarks, whether it was helpful or not. And then that's now transpired to today, where mentors will sometimes be laughed at just for making a simple mistake in a boss fight, because to some people they're there to serve as the perfect example rather than just the helper. You know, they're there to help guide the party, but people expect them to be perfect at every fight.
Right.
Especially when you're in the mentor roulette, you can almost go into any fight in the game. So you have to be knowledgeable about every single fight. And I feel like how toxic the game was before, that has caused sort of the stigma that has remained, but also what changed some of the, or may have been a catalyst as to what changed the requirements for the mentor system. Now needing 1500 accommodations, with the others seemingly the same, but not 100%.
And it's just like the whole novice channel, it's full of like entitled people. I wouldn't say entitled, it's just the fact that they feel like the status is something big and nobody can achieve it and it's something they should be proud of. In reality, it's just a status, it's just a crown next to your name. It's something that it's just there. It's like nothing to be, even if you don't have that status, like I said in my last video, I'm willing to help people. It doesn't matter if I have that symbol next to my name. It doesn't need to be like, for me, I've been playing for a while, like maybe like 5 years now, and I still don't know much about the game. Even snippets of it, like some sort of hidden features, all of that, I don't know much of it. Like there are people who played way longer than me, like for years now, maybe 10 years. They know better than me, even though they some of them don't really care about having the mentor status, or like, let's say, care about it because it's just a symbol. They'd rather help people than just achieve that goal. Which again, like I said, people take this game way too seriously because of that said symbol. Like, oh, I have that crown next to my name. You should respect that I've been playing this game for a while. I know all about that. It's one of the reasons why I also stopped, like, not really stopped. When, like, let's say I use the mentor roulette, I won't say anything. Like, I even stopped saying that, like, help people out of that. Like, if people, like, mess up in dungeons, I wouldn't say anything unless they ask me. Like I said, people have stopped doing that. It's just not about me, too. People stopped saying anything because of the fact that, oh, you're a mentor. You see yourself as somebody who knows stuff about the game, or what are we supposed to do, or oh, you're seeing yourself as someone big. You're trying to like that saying, you don't pay my sub, don't tell me what to do in dungeons, which is funny, but they keep wiping, they keep, like, you're wasting people's time. It's fine to take advice and what the other person knows. They might help, like, get the dungeon going, do other stuff. Like, you're wasting other people's time. You're not actually helping by being like that. And the fact that you keep wiping the whole party says everything about you. Like, I'm trying to help to move through the dungeon. I'm not saying, oh, I know better than you, or get good, or do better, noob, or some of that. That's it. Like, it's sort of ridiculous.
The novice network has seemed to come back to what it really was meant for. I've been in it, and I've seen the chat just go on and on and on, and it's really nice to see people just communicating, just talking.
Yeah.
And being a community. But again, one can ruin it for the many.
Right. And again, it's the fact that, like, you shouldn't take this game seriously, whether it's just for the crown, achieving that status. Like I said, I would honestly, like, I don't care about that stat. I just happen to have it because I meet that requirement. Back in Stormblood, when I started playing the game, I mained Astrologian, which is a healer class, and it's one of the reasons how I got mentor so fast, because of the fact that I keep getting commendation, which is one of the requirements for achieving the mentor status, which they changed multiple times, right, Kaiser?
The what?
The requirement?
It always gets updated to the latest levels.
Oh, yeah. It was what, like 300?
The highest level.
Yeah.
Well, it was 300 accommodations to begin with, and then it's now up to 1,500. But it keeps going up to... So when the next expansion comes out, there will probably be a buffer period to give people time to catch up to level 99, level 100, when it comes out.
Mm-hmm. But like we said, it's just all over the place with that status. It's like I had people like tell me, hey, you're a mentor, you should do this, you should do that. But if I talk or say anything, they'd be like, well, you don't pay my sub, you don't tell me what to do, I know how to do this fight. Okay, I'd be quiet. Then after a few seconds, they die and tell me, hey, you didn't tell me about this. And either they quit or just, like, be rude or whatever happens. That's why I stopped, like, saying, hey, if you need help, just ask. I'm not gonna say anything just for the fact that I have that mentor crown or whatever. I'm just gonna let you do what you wanna do. Like, the game is built on mechanics. If you ignore it, you won't go anywhere. Like, sure, I can just brute force it. I can just kill whatever and that's it. I can do this, I can take this, I'm a tank. No. There's certain stuff that affects the whole party. Something you should consider. It's not oh, I can just do this. That's not how the game works.
Yep. The game had been out in Stormblood and Shadowbringers that maybe they felt like they had to bring it up, but again, it just seems like it kind of coincides, but I could be entirely wrong. That it coincides with the stigma of, the toxic part of the community.
Oh yeah, especially in the novice channel. Like I
Novice,
even,
yeah.
yeah. As soon as I got that mentor status, Kaiser told me, "Hey, don't try the novice channel." I'm like, why? Because
Yeah,
he
that was
knows
because it was so
what
toxic.
happens there.
Like I said, because of a couple of my characters having returner status, um, I have uh, seen it, and it seems like it's become just, another chat for the community and not a toxic chat anymore.
Oh yeah, it's like just another chat for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a
Which is
whole,
perfectly fine.
yeah, it's like a whole group talking about something else. If like say a sprout joins in, they don't really help them. They just they be like get good or do something on your own, figure it out on your own, which is again rude. Like I joined this chat to help. That's what the future is all about. Help new player, returning players. That's really what we were gonna talk about. It's something like it's been an issue for a while, and we wanted to talk about it, see what you guys think. But we're gonna end it here. Again, if you wanna check out more of these videos, make sure to sub, like, and if you want to check me out on Twitch, I also go live from time to time. I don't really have a set schedule, so make sure to follow me there too. The links will be in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.